여러분 안녕하세요. Welcome to William's Korean class. Today we are going to study 의문사 question words. These are often used in the EPS topic listening test. These questions are that start with 언제, when, 어디에, where, 누가, who, 왜, why, and 어떻게, how. Usually, these are two questions related to these in the past, and they are often found in question number 32 and 33 of the listening section. These types of questions are not difficult if you focus on listening carefully to the question word and study the possible answers with me. You'll be able to get the right answer. The important thing is to listen carefully to the question word. Let's get started our lesson now. Now let's talk about answering questions that start with 언제, when. For this type of questions, you should respond with either a specific date, like November 20th, or a general time, like next week. The important thing to remember is that your answer should match the tense of the question, whether it's in the past, present, or future. For example, if someone asks, 언제 시험이 있어요? When is the exam? Possible answers could be like this. 다음 주에 있어요. It's next week. Or 3월 15일에 있어요. It's on March 15. Or if you're not sure yet, you can say 아직 잘 모르겠어요. I don't know yet. So by focusing on the question word 언제, you can easily identify what type of answer is expected. Now, let's look at another example of a question starting with 언제. The man asks the woman, 언제 점심을 먹었어요? That means when did you eat your lunch? For this type of question, you can answer with a specific time or a general time period, right? So here are some possible answers. 12시에 먹었어요. I ate at 12 o'clock. Or 조금 전에 먹었어요. I ate a little while ago. Or you can say 아직 안 먹었어요. I haven't eaten yet. So again, it's important to listen carefully to the question word 언제 to give the correct answer. Let's look at this practice question. The question is 언제 시험을 봤어요? Let's read one more time. 언제 시험을 봤어요? That means when did you take the exam? Now take a moment to think about how to answer. You need to focus on the question word 언제, which means when. This tells us that the answer should be about the date or general time. Did you get the answer? Okay, let's check each answer. Answer 1. 시험이 어려웠어요. That means the exam was hard. Is it correct? No, it's not, because it's not talking about the date or a specific time. Answer 2. 다음 주에 봤어요. It means I took the exam next week. It doesn't make sense at all. 다음 주, next week, is future, but 봤어요 expresses it happened in the past. In one sentence, we cannot mix up the future and the past tense together, so it's wrong. Answer 3. 어제 봤어요. I took the exam yesterday. So this is correct answer because it talks about the exam was yesterday. And answer 4. 공부를 많이 했어요. That means I studied a lot. It's not correct either because it's not talking about the date. So remember, when you hear 언제, always give a time-related answer. Now, let's look at the next question. The man asks, 언제 휴가를 갈 거예요? Let's read one more time. 언제 휴가를 갈 거예요? That means, when are you going on vacation? I'll give you some time. Please answer. Now let's choose the correct answer from the options. 1번. 다음 달에 갈 거예요. That means I'm going next month. This is the correct answer because it tells when the woman is going on vacation. It answers the question directly. So this is the correct answer. 2번. 휴가가 즐거웠어요. The vacation was enjoyable. Or the vacation was fun. This is wrong because it talks about a vacation in the past. The question is asking about future plans, right? And 3번, 오늘은 쉬는 날이에요. Today is a day off. This is wrong because it's talking about today, not when the vacation will be. 4번, 회사에 출근했어요. I went to work. This is wrong because it talks about work, not vacation. So correct answer is 다음 달에 갈 거예요. Okay, now let's practice answering questions that start with 몇 시. 몇 시 means what time. So the answer to the question 몇 시 should be 시각, the time. So when someone asks 몇 시, the answer should include a specific time or 시각. Let's look at two examples. Example 1. The man asks woman, 내일 몇 시에 만날까요? One more time. 내일 몇 시에 만날까요? That means what time should we meet tomorrow? The woman answers, 7시에 만나면 좋겠어요. 7시, 7 o'clock. 좋겠어요 means it would be good. So 7시에 만나면 좋겠어요 means it would be good to meet at 7 o'clock. So in this example, the answer gives a specific time, 7 o'clock, right? So which is the right response to 몇 시. And example 2, the man asks woman, 몇 시에 출발할 거예요? Let's read one more time. 몇 시에 출발할 거예요? What time will you leave? 출발하다 means depart or leave. So what time will you depart? Or what time will you leave? The woman answers, 오후 7시 30분에요. At 7:30 p.m. So in here, the answer gives us precise time, 7:30 p.m., right? Which correctly answers the 몇 시 question. So remember, when you hear 몇 시, always answer with a specific time. Now, let's look at the practice question. Please read the question and choose your own answer. I'll give you some time. Okay, let's look at the practice question. The man asks woman, 회의가 몇 시에 시작해요? 회의가 몇 시에 시작해요? That means, what time does the meeting start? What is the correct answer? Now let's look at the answer choices. 1번, 회의에 좀 늦을 거예요. 회의에 좀 늦을 거예요. Is it correct? 회의에 좀 늦을 거예요. That means I'll be a bit late for the meeting. This is wrong, right? Because it talks about being late, but it doesn't answer the question about what time the meeting starts. 2번, 회의는 아주 중요해요. Let's read one more time. 회의는 아주 중요해요. That means the meeting is very important. 중요하다 means important. So 회의는 아주 중요해요. That means the meeting is very important. Is it correct? No, this is also wrong because it talks about the importance of the meeting, not the time. And number 3, 오전 10시에 시작해요. One more time. 오전 10시에 시작해요. It means it starts at 10 a.m. Okay, so this is the correct answer, right? Because it gives the specific time the meeting starts, which exactly what the question is asking. 오전 10시에 시작해요. 회의가 몇 시에 시작해요? 오전 10시에 시작해요. This is the correct answer. 4번. 내일 회의 준비를 할 거예요. 준비를 하다 means prepare. So 내일 회의 준비를 할 거예요. That means I'll prepare for the meeting tomorrow. This is wrong because it talks about preparing for the meeting, but it doesn't answer to the question about what time the meeting starts, right? So the correct answer is number 3, 오전 10시에 시작해요. It tells us the time the meeting begins. Now let's practice answering questions that start with 언제부터. Repeat after me. 언제부터. 언제부터. It means since when. So the answer to the questions 언제부터 should be 부터. 부터 means since. Okay, so let's look at the example. Example 1. The man asks, 언제부터 머리가 아팠어요? Let's read one more time. 언제부터 머리가 아팠어요? What does it mean? 언제부터 means since when. 머리, head. 아팠어요. 아프다 means hurt. 아팠다 is a past tense, past form of 아프다. That means hurt or painful, right? So 언제부터 머리가 아팠어요? It means since when has your head been hurting? So these are the possible answers. 1번, 어제부터 아팠어요. 어제부터 아팠어요 means it's been hurting since yesterday. or 2번, or you can say like this, 1시간 전부터요. Since 1 hour ago. or like number 3, 오늘 아침부터요. It means since this morning. So all of these answers are correct because they tell us when the headache started using 부터 to mark the starting time. And now let's go through the practice question. 연습 문제 means practice question. Let's go through the practice question. I'll give you some time. Please read and choose your answer. Let's check the answer together. 언제부터 배가 아팠어요? 언제부터? Since when? 배가 아팠어요. 배가 아프다 means have a stomachache, right? So that means since when has your stomach been hurting? The woman answers like this. Which is correct answer? 1번. 오늘은 쉬고 싶어요. 쉬고 싶다 means want to take a rest. Want to rest. 오늘은 쉬고 싶어요 means I want to rest today. Is it correct? No, this is wrong, right? Because it doesn't answer the question about when the stomach pain started. It only talks about wanting to rest. 2번. 어제부터 아팠어요. It means it's been hurting since yesterday. 어제부터 since yesterday. So this is the correct answer, right? This is the correct answer because it directly answers the since when question by saying the pain started yesterday using 부터, 어제부터 to indicate the starting time, 어제부터. So number 2 is the correct answer. And 3번, 약을 먹어야 해요. 약을 먹어야 해요. It means I need to take medicine or I have to take medicine. This is wrong because it talks about needing medicine but doesn't answer the question about when the pain started. And 4번, 병원에 가고 싶어요. This is also wrong. 병원에 가고 싶어요 means I want to go to the hospital or clinic. This is also wrong because it talks about wanting to go to the hospital. But again, it doesn't answer the since when question. So answer is 2번, 어제부터 아팠어요. So the correct answer is number 2, 어제부터 아팠어요. Because it tells us when the stomach pain started using 부터. 언제부터, sometime, someday, 부터 is the answer. Now let's try the actual test. I'll turn on the audio file. Please listen and choose your own answer.
언제부터 한국어를 배웠어요?
1. 한국어는 배우기 어려워요. 2. 내일은 수업이 없어요. 3. 2년 전에 한국에 왔어요. 4. 작년부터 배웠어요. 다시 들으십시오.
언제부터 한국어를 배웠어요?
1. 한국어는 배우기 어려워요. 2. 내일은 수업이 없어요. 3. 2년 전에 한국에 왔어요. 4. 작년부터 배웠어요.
Which is the correct answer? Okay, let's go through this exam question. The man asks, 언제부터 한국어를 배웠어요? 언제부터? Since when? 한국어, Korean language. 배우다 means to learn, right? 배웠어요 means did you learn? So, 언제부터 한국어를 배웠어요 means since when have you been learning Korean? So now let's look at the answer choices. 1번, 한국어는 배우기 어려워요. 기 어렵다 means it's difficult to do something. So 한국어는 배우기 어려워요 means Korean is difficult to learn. Is it correct? No, this is wrong because it doesn't answer the 언제부터, since when question, right? It talks about the difficulty of learning Korean only. 2번, 내일은 수업이 없어요. 수업이 없다 means there's no class. So 내일은 수업이 없어요 means there's no class tomorrow. This is also wrong because it talks about tomorrow's schedule, not when the woman started learning Korean language, right? And 3번, 2년 전에 한국에 왔어요. 2년 전에, 2 years ago, 한국에 왔어요. I came to Korea. That means I came to Korea 2 years ago. Is it correct? No, this is wrong because it talks about when the woman arrived in Korea, not when she started learning Korean language. 4번, 작년부터 배웠어요. This is the correct answer, right? 작년부터 배웠어요. This is the correct answer because it directly answers the question 언제부터, right? And 작년부터, using 부터 to indicate that the learning started last year. So number 4 is the correct answer. So anyway, if question start with 언제부터, since when, the answer should be sometime부터. And now let's practice answering questions that ask, how long has it been? It means 지 얼마나 되었어요. Repeat after me. 지 얼마나 되었어요? Let's read one more time. 지 얼마나 되었어요? One more time. 지 얼마나 되었어요? So the answer to the questions 지 얼마나 되었어요? It means how long has it been? Should be 일 되었어요. It's been some days. So let's look at an example. Example 1. The man says, 다리가 아픈지 얼마나 됐어요? 다리가 아프다. So leg hurt. 다리, legs, 아프다, hurt, right? So 다리가 아픈지 얼마나 되었어요? That means how long has your leg been hurting? The woman answers 2, 3일 되었어요. 2, 3일 means 2 to 3 days. So that means it has been 2 to 3 days. So in this example, the answer tells us exactly how many days it has been since the pain started. So when you hear 지 얼마나 되었어요, always answer with how long it has been using 일 되었어요 to give the number of days. So 지 얼마나 되었어요? Question answer with 일 되었어요. Okay. Now let's go through the actual test. I'll give you some time. Please read the conversation and all the answer choices and choose your own answer. Let's check it together. The man asks to the woman, 감기에 걸린 지 얼마나 되었어요? Let's read one more time. 감기에 걸린 지 얼마나 되었어요? 감기에 걸리다 means have a cold. So it means how long have you had a cold? How long have you had a cold? What is the correct answer? Let's check it together. 1번. 어제 병원에 갔어요. Is it correct? 병원, hospital. So 어제 병원에 갔어요 means I went to the hospital yesterday. This is wrong, right? Because it talks about going to the hospital, not about how long the cold has lasted. 2번. 감기에 자주 걸려요. It means I often catch cold. 자주 means often. 감기에 자주 걸려요 means I often catch colds. Is it correct? No, this is also wrong because it talks about how often the woman gets cold, not about the length of time of this cold. Number 3, 사흘 되었어요. 사흘 means 3 days. 사흘 되었어요 means it has been 3 days. Is it correct? Yes. This is the correct answer because it directly answers the question about how long the cold has lasted. 감기에 걸린 지 얼마나 되었어요? 사흘 되었어요. This is the answer. And number 4, 하루 종일 아팠어요. 하루 종일 means all day. 아프다 means sick. 아팠어요 is past form. So that means I was hurt. 하루 종일 아팠어요. That means I've been sick all day. This is also wrong because it talks about being sick for 1 day, but it doesn't answer the how long question correctly with the right time duration. So anyway, the correct answer is number 3, 사흘 되었어요, because it tells us how long the cold has lasted. Okay, let's study this expression. Repeat after me. 지 얼마나 되었어요? One more time. 지 얼마나 되었어요? It means how long has it been? So the answer to the question 지 얼마나 되었어요 should indicate the duration of time, such as 일 되었어요. That means it's been days. 주 되었어요. It's been weeks. 개월 되었어요. It's been month. 년 되었어요. It's been years. It depending on the length of the time. Okay, for example, 배가 아픈지 얼마나 됐어요? 배가 아프다 means have stomachache. So 배가 아픈지 얼마나 됐어요? That means how long have you had your stomachache? These are the possible answer choices. 2, 3일 되었어요. 2, 3일 means 2 to 3 days. So 2, 3일 되었어요. It means it's been 2 to 3 days. 이틀 되었어요. 이틀. 이틀, what does it mean? 이틀 means 2 days. 이틀, 2 days. Repeat after me. 이틀. 이틀. Okay, and so 2, 3일 되었어요. It's been 2 to 3 days. 이틀 되었어요. It's been 2 days. 일주일 되었어요. It's been a week. This kind of length of time is the answer. If the question starts, 지 얼마나 됐어요? Let's practice it. I'll turn on the audio clip. Please listen and choose the answer.
한국에서 산 지 얼마나 되었어요?
1. 저는 필리핀에서 왔어요. 2. 6개월 되었어요. 3. 2년 동안 일했어요. 4. 한국에서 일하고 싶어요. 다시 들으십시오.
한국에서 산 지 얼마나 되었어요?
1. 저는 필리핀에서 왔어요. 2. 6개월 되었어요. 3. 2년 동안 일했어요. 4. 한국에서 일하고 싶어요.
Okay, what is the answer? Okay, Michelle C, Abigail C, Noalyn C, Lenny C, David C, Main C. You also know yes, you all choose number 2, Virgil C 2. Yes, the answer is 2, right? Let's check it together. 한국에서 산 지 얼마나 되었어요? 지 얼마나 되었어요? How long has it been? 한국에서, 한국 means in Korea, 한국에서 in Korea, 산지, 살다, live, 산지, how long has it been living in Korea? That means 한국에서 산지 얼마나 되었어요? How long has it been living in Korea? Question is 지 얼마나 되었어요? 되었어요. Answer should include the period of time, right? So 2번 6개월 되었어요. It's been 6 months. It's been 6 months. Number 3, be careful. It indicates a time. 2년 동안. For 2 years. But problem is here. 일했어요. Number 3 says, I have been working in Korea for 2 years. But question is, how long have you lived in Korea? Not how long have you worked? So number 3 is wrong. Number 1, 1번. 저는 필리핀에서 왔어요. I'm from Philippines. No, not correct. And 4번. 한국에서 일하고 싶어요. I want to work in Korea. It's not correct, right? So answer is 2번. 한국에서 산지 얼마나 되었어요? 6개월 되었어요. Let's move to next question. Okay, one more question. Please listen and choose the answer.
운전을 배운 지 얼마나 되었어요?
1. 새 차를 사고 싶어요. 2. 내일 다시 연습할 거예요. 3. 한 달 되었어요. 4. 안전하게 운전해야 해요. 다시 들으십시오.
운전을 배운 지 얼마나 되었어요?
1. 새 차를 사고 싶어요. 2. 내일 다시 연습할 거예요. 3. 한 달 되었어요. 4. 안전하게 운전해야 해요.
Okay, answer is quite easy, right? 미젤 씨, 노알린 씨, 아비가일 씨, 노비에 씨, 데비 씨, 메인 씨, 버즐 씨, you all chose 3번. Let's check it together. This is the question. 운전을 배운 지 얼마나 되었어요? 지 얼마나 되었어요? How long has it been? So, how long has it been since you learned how to drive? 운전하다 means drive. So, how long has it been you drive? You've driven your car. 지 얼마나 되었어요? Answer should be some period of time, right? Answer is 3번, 한 달. How long? 1 month, right? So this is the answer. 한 달 되었어요. It's been 1 month. So quite easy, right? Let's check the other number choices. 1번, 새 차를 사고 싶어요. 새 차 means a new car. 사고 싶어요. 사고 싶다, want to buy. 1번, 새 차를 사고 싶어요 means I want to buy a new car. Not the correct answer. 2번, 내일 다시 연습할 거예요. 내일 tomorrow, 다시 again. 연습하다 means to practice. 내일 다시 연습할 거예요. 을 거예요 means will. So I will practice again tomorrow. It's not the correct answer, right? 4번, 안전하게 운전해야 해요. 안전하게 means safely or carefully. 안전하다 means safe. 안전하게 safely or carefully. 운전하다 means drive. 해야 하다 means have to, must or should. So 안전하게 운전해야 해요. That means you should be careful when you drive. It's not the correct answer. So 지 얼마나 되었어요? Answer is certain period of time. And now let's study 언제까지. The answer to the question 언제까지. 언제까지 means until when. So The answer to the question 언제까지 is 까지. Until some of that time. For example, 그 서류를 언제까지 드릴까요? 서류 means document or paper. 드릴까요? 드리다, 주다 is the same word. The meaning is the same, give. 드리다 is the honorific expression of 주다. So, until when shall I give you the document? 그 서류를 언제까지 드릴까요? 드릴까요 means shall I give? These are the possible answers. Number one, 오후 2시까지 주세요. Please give it to me by 2 p.m. 2시까지. or 이번 주 수요일까지 주세요. 이번 주 수요일 means this Wednesday. So, please give it to me by this Wednesday. 이번 주 수요일까지 주세요. or 다음 주까지 주셔야 해요. 다음 주 next week 주셔야 해요. 주다 and then 어야 하다 is added. That means you should give it to me or you should hand it to me by next week. So 언제까지? If the question is 언제까지, answer should be certain time and then 까지. Okay, let's practice it. One more example. 이 작업을 언제까지 마치면 돼요? 이 작업 means work. 언제까지, until when, 마치면 돼요. 마치다, finish. 면 되다 means should or must. So when should I finish this work? 내일까지 마쳐야 해요. Until tomorrow, 마쳐야 해요. You should finish. So 언제까지? Someday and 까지. Let's practice it. I'll turn on the audio file. Please listen carefully and choose the answer.
언제까지 한국에 있을 예정이에요?
1. 한국 음식이 맛있어요. 2. 내년 3월까지 있을 거예요. 3. 어제는 날씨가 좋았어요. 4. 이번 주말에는 여행을 가요. 다시 들으십시오.
언제까지 한국에 있을 예정이에요?
1. 한국 음식이 맛있어요. 2. 내년 3월까지 있을 거예요. 3. 어제는 날씨가 좋았어요. 4. 이번 주말에는 여행을 가요.
Okay. 미젤 씨, 노알린 씨, 아비가일 씨, 레니 씨, 데비 씨, 알빈 씨, 노비에 씨, 메인 씨, 버질 씨, all chose 2번, right? Let's check it together. This is the question. 언제까지? When you listen to the question, you should not miss this kind of expression, okay? 언제까지, until when, 한국에 있을 예정이에요. Will you stay in Korea? Or until when are you planning to stay in Korea? 있다 means to stay or be there. And 을 예정이다 means will or be planning to, be going to. 언제까지 한국에 있을 예정이에요? Until when will you stay in Korea? Question is 언제까지. So answer should be certain time and 까지. 내년 3월까지. By or until next March. Until next March 있을 거예요. I will stay in Korea. Answer is 2번. You are correct. You're good. 언제까지? 내년 3월까지 is the answer. 1번. 한국 음식이 맛있어요. Korean food is delicious. Not correct, right? 3번. 어제는 날씨가 좋았어요. 어제는 yesterday. 날씨 weather 좋았어요. It was good. Yesterday the weather was good. Not correct. 이번 주말에는 여행을 가요. 이번 주말 this weekend 여행을 가요. 여행을 가다 means to go on a trip. So I'm going on a trip this weekend. So it's not correct. Let's move to next question. Listen and choose the answer.
다음을 듣고 알맞은 대답을 고르십시오.
제가 식사 대접하고 싶은데요. 언제 시간이 되세요?
1. 끝나려면 30분 정도 있어야 해요. 2. 6시 반이 더 좋아요. 3. 저는 아무거나 다 잘 먹어요. 4. 금요일 점심은 어때요? 다시 들으십시오.
제가 식사 대접하고 싶은데요. 언제 시간이 되세요?
1. 끝나려면 30분 정도 있어야 해요. 2. 6시 반이 더 좋아요. 3. 저는 아무거나 다 잘 먹어요. 4. 금요일 점심은 어때요?
Okay, what is the answer? A little bit difficult, right? Okay, now your answers are all different. Okay. Let's check it together. 제가 식사 대접하고 싶은데요. 식사 is a meal, right? 대접하다 means treat. So, and then 고 싶다, 하고 싶은데요. 고 싶다 means want to. 근데, 는데 means so, or but, depending on the context. 언제 시간이 되세요? 언제, when, 시간이 되세요. 시간이 되다 means have time. So this means I'd like to treat your meal. So 언제 시간이 되세요? When are you available? When do you have time? So question is when do you have time? This is the question. 언제. If the question is 언제, answer should be certain time or date or whatever, right? Let's check it one by one. 언제 시간이 되세요? When are you available? When do you have time? Number one, 끝나려면 to finish my work. 30분 정도, about 30 minutes. 있어야 해요. I need more time for about 30 minutes to finish my work. This means. But question is 언제 시간이 되세요? When do you have time? It's not correct, right? 1번 is not correct. Because it says I need 30 minutes more to finish my work. 2번, 6시 반이 더 좋아요. 6시 반 is the time, right? But the problem is here. 더 좋아요. 좋아하다, 더 좋다 means to prefer something. Do you prefer 6:30? But this man did not ask which do you prefer. He just asked when do you have time? So this answer, do you prefer 6:30 is not the correct, right? 3번, 저는 아무거나 means anything, 아무거나 anything, 다 잘 먹어요. 잘 먹는다, 먹다 to eat, right? 잘 먹다, eat well. 다 means all. So 저는 아무거나 다 잘 먹어요. That means I eat anything. I don't care about the food. I don't picky for food, that means, okay? But also it's not correct. 4번, 금요일 점심은 어때요? What about Friday lunch? That means she's available on Friday lunchtime. 언제 시간이 되세요? When do you have time? 금요일 점심은 어때요? What about Friday lunch? So number 4 is the correct answer. If she say like this is easy. 금요일 점심 때 시간이 있어요. If she answers like this, I have time on Friday lunchtime. This is easy, right? 언제 시간이 되세요? 금요일 점심때 시간이 있어요. I have time on Friday lunch. But slightly changed like this. She asked the guy if she's available. 금요일 점심은 어때요? When do you have time? What about Friday lunch? So 4번 is the correct answer. And one more. You should not miss when or until when or how long has it been, something like that. You should not miss that kind of question.
다음을 듣고 알맞은 대답을 고르십시오.
오늘 회식이 몇 시예요?
1. 리한 씨가 예약할 거예요. 2. 다음 주라고 들었어요. 3. 회사 앞 중국집이에요. 4. 6시 반이에요.
다시 들으십시오.
오늘 회식이 몇 시예요?
1. 리한 씨가 예약할 거예요. 2. 다음 주라고 들었어요. 3. 회사 앞 중국집이에요. 4. 6시 반이에요.
Okay, let me check your answers. 미젤 씨, 레니 씨, 미애 씨, 데비 씨, 노알린 씨, 메인 씨, 노비에 씨, 자레드 씨. You all chose 4번, right? You are correct. Let's check it together. This is the question. 오늘 회식이 몇 시예요? 오늘, today, 회식. 회식 means company dinner. The dinner company provides for employee. This 회식. 회식이 몇 시예요? Question. What time? So this is the question. Whatever they say, 몇 시예요? What time? The question is what time? Answer should be certain time, right? 6시 반이에요. It's 6:30. Our company dinner is 6:30. So question is 몇 시예요? Answer should certain time. 4번 is the correct answer. Let's check the other number choices. 1번, 리한 씨가 예약할 거예요. 예약하다 means make a reservation. That means 리한 will make a reservation. It's not the time, wrong. 2번, 다음 주라고 들었어요. This expression 라고 들었어요 means I heard that. 라고 들었어요. I heard that. 다음 주라고 들었어요. That means I heard that the company dinner is 다음 주, next week. But question is what time? So wrong. 3번, 회사 앞 중국집이에요. 중국집 means Chinese restaurant. 회사 앞, the Chinese restaurant in front of in front of our company. This is not the time. So answer is 4번, 6시 반이에요. 몇 시예요? 6시 반이에요. 몇 시예요? Certain time. 12시예요? 10시예요? 1시예요? That's the answer. Okay. Another question. Listen carefully.
다음을 듣고 알맞은 대답을 고르십시오.
몇 시까지 출근해요?
1. 6시에 일어나요. 2. 지하철로 출근해요. 3. 동료하고 같이 회사에 가요. 4. 8시까지 회사에 도착해야 해요.
다시 들으십시오.
몇 시까지 출근해요?
1. 6시에 일어나요. 2. 지하철로 출근해요. 3. 동료하고 같이 회사에 가요. 4. 8시까지 회사에 도착해야 해요.
Okay, let me check your answers. 미절 씨, 레니 씨, 줄리우 씨, 미애 씨, 알빈 씨, 데비 씨, 노알린 씨. You chose 4번, 버질 씨 4번. Let's check it. 몇 시까지 출근해요? 몇 시 means what time? 몇 시까지 means until what time or by what time? 몇 시까지? If question is 몇 시까지, answer should be certain time and 까지 as well. Until this time. Okay. So, 몇 시까지 출근해요? By what time? Until what time? 출근해요. Go to work. Do you need to go to work by until when? Do you need to go to work until when? Until what time? Answer is 8시까지. Time and 까지. Because this question is 몇 시, what time, and 까지. Until what time? Answer should be certain time and 까지. 8시까지. By 8 o'clock. 회사에 도착해야 해요. 도착하다 means to arrive. 회사, work. 해야 하다 means have to or should. I have to arrive at my company by until 8 o'clock. So, number 4 is the answer. 1번, 6시에 일어나요 means I wake up. I get up 6 o'clock. It's not related to going to work. 2번, 지하철로 출근해요. I go to work by subway. No, not correct. 동료하고 같이 회사에 가요. 동료 means co-worker. 동료하고 같이, 하고 means with, 같이 together. 동료하고 같이 회사에 가요. 회사에 가다 go to work. So this 3번 means I go to work with my colleagues. It's not correct. One more time. 몇 시까지? Answer, certain time and 까지. Another question. Oops.
다음을 듣고 알맞은 대답을 고르십시오.
언제 운동을 해요?
1. 주말에 해요. 2. 친구들이랑 해요. 3. 공원에서 해요. 4. 자전거를 타면서 해요.
다시 들으십시오.
언제 운동을 해요?
1. 주말에 해요. 2. 친구들이랑 해요. 3. 공원에서 해요. 4. 자전거를 타면서 해요.
Okay, let's check it. Let's check your answer. 미젤 씨, 레니 씨, 데비 씨, 미애 씨, 에브가일 씨, 메인 씨, 노알린 씨. Okay, you all chose 1번 and you are correct. This is the question. 언제 운동을 해요? When do you exercise? 언제? Answer sure certain time, or a certain day, or 1번. 주말에 해요. 언제? 주말에. This is the answer, right? 언제 운동을 해요? When do you exercise? 주말에 해요. I exercise on weekend. Okay, easy, right? 2번, 친구들이랑 해요. 친구들. 친구 means friend. 들 means plural form. In Korean words, in Korean nouns, we don't have special plural form, so we usually add 들. 친구, friend. If you say 친구들, that means plural. Friends. Okay. 친구들이랑 해요. 이랑 means with. I exercise with my friends. That means. 3번, 공원에서 해요. 공원, park. I exercise at the park. Wrong. Also 2번 is wrong. 4번, 자전거를 타면서 해요. 자전거를 타다 means ride a bicycle. 타면서, 면서 means while. 자전거를 타면서 해요. That means I exercise while I ride a bicycle. So anyway, the question was 언제, so it's not correct. Another question. Please read this one first because these are quite long, right?
다음을 듣고 알맞은 대답을 고르십시오.
사무실 대청소는 언제 해요?
1. 이번 주말에 쉬니까 그때 합시다. 2. 청소하러 사무실에 나갈 수 있습니다. 3. 언제 대청소를 할지 말씀해 주십시오. 4. 대청소를 하느라 모두 수고 많으셨습니다.
다시 들으십시오.
사무실 대청소는 언제 해요?
1. 이번 주말에 쉬니까 그때 합시다. 2. 청소하러 사무실에 나갈 수 있습니다. 3. 언제 대청소를 할지 말씀해 주십시오. 4. 대청소를 하느라 모두 수고 많으셨습니다.
Okay, 노알린 씨, 레니 씨, 미젤 씨, 미아 씨, 메인 씨, 아비가일 씨, 데비 씨, you chose all number one. Good, you are correct. Let's check it together. This is the question. 사무실 대청소는 언제 해요? 사무실 means office. 대청소, 청소, cleaning, right? 청소, cleaning. 대청소 is the same. Cleaning. 대 means big or great. So that means they want to, when we try to clean completely, we say 대청소투. Like a kind of event. Anyway, this kind of 청소, so it means cleaning. 사무실 대청소, office cleaning. This is the question. Whatever they say, question is 언제 해요? Okay, 언제 해요? You should not miss the expression. Okay, when is the office cleaning? 언제? So answer should certain time, right? Answer should be certain time. Let's check it. 1번. 이번 주말에. This weekend. 그때 합시다. Let's do it. 합시다 means let's do. Let's do. 쉬니까. 쉬다 means take a rest. That means they don't work. No work. And 니까 means because. 이번 주말에 on this weekend 쉬니까 because we don't have work. 그때 합시다. Let's do it. So 1번 is the answer. 언제 해요? 이번 주말에 해요. 1번 is the answer. 2번 청소하러 cleaning 사무실에 to the office 나갈 수 있습니다. 나가다 means to go out. That means to go that place. 을 수 있다 means can, right? So 2번 means I can go to the office to clean. But this is not the answer. 3번 언제 대청소를 할지 말씀해 주십시오. 말씀해 주십시오 means please tell me. 말씀해 주십시오. Please tell me. 언제 대청소를 할지. Please tell me when we will clean the office. This is not correct. 3번 대청소를 하느라 모두 수고 많으셨습니다. 대청소를 하느라. 느라 also express the reason because of. 대청소를 하느라. That means because of the old cleaning. 모두 means everybody. 모두 everybody. 수고 많으셨습니다. If you work in Korea, you will listen this expression very, very often, especially at the end of the day or after when you've done hard work. We usually say 수고 많으셨습니다. That means thank you for all your hard work. Repeat after me. 수고 많으셨습니다. 수고 많으셨습니다. That means thank you for all your hard work, or I appreciate all your effort. I appreciate all your hard work. That means this is the way we say after things are done. Okay? Okay, thank you all for joining me in today's lesson. I hope you found this video helpful for your studying EPS topic. If you enjoyed this video, I kindly ask you to support my channel by subscribing, liking the video, and enabling notifications to stay updated on future lessons. Thank you once again for your active participation, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson. 감사합니다.